Hey guys, so for this project I'm going to be using Avea Trotter, I think that's how you say it, Freaky Fusion Monster High doll. I'm going to turn her into a unicorn, but it's not going to be the typical white with lots of glitter pretty unicorn. I'm going to take her a little bit darker. So I'm using a little bit of heat, that makes it easier to get the head off of there. I have broken some of those little prongs. I always try to get one out before the other, but they're kind of fragile, so you got to be careful with them. Then I'm loosening up that glue, just pulling the hairballs and the old glue out of there. I'm using acetone to remove the factory paint. So when I don't feel like setting up my airbrush, which is pretty much all of the time because I hate the setup, the cleanup, and it always clogs for me. So this is a great option because it almost gives you that same effect. I use makeup brushes and I just apply really thin coats and just use a really light hand, and you still get that satiny look. I did use a little bit of sandpaper on her just to get rid of all the shiny areas so that it'll grab the color. This is the first wig that I'm making. I did look at different videos and I wanted to give this a try, and that's just regular Elmer's glue that I'm using. And I put on about 4 coats and of course let it dry in between. And at the very end, I just add a little bit of black color to it. Then I'm applying hair with my glue gun. And every once in a while I will wipe off the tip so that there's no glue on there, and I just use the heat to kind of spread everything out. And I just work my way to the top there until I get to the very edge, and then I can kind of hide the glue marks. And then I'm actually going to turn it sideways because it looked better that way. Same thing, I'm painting her with a makeup brush, light coats. I'm keeping the makeup basic, which I feel like it makes it look a little bit more realistic. Too many highlights, it's just unnatural. But it depends on what your preference is, because if you want it to be more doll-like, you can certainly put in all the little highlights into the eyebrow area and wherever else you would normally put them. But I just mainly focus on the eyes and a little bit on the lips when I do highlights. I gave her a little bit more of a cloudy eye, and I'm adding resin here and a little bit of glitter. As far as the body went, I didn't like how it was such a defined at the waist separation between the horse body and the doll. So I did bring that down a little bit, and then I'm going to be adding some fur to it just to kind of make it look like it's a slow transition from the horse to the body. I tried to make the tail by putting it into that weird little thing back there, and it just wasn't working, so I decided to take my chances and just get rid of it. And I'm glad I did, because once I did that and then added the hair, the tail looked more natural. And I'm adding a little bit of that fake fur here, the same stuff that I put on her body. And I made that unicorn out of clay. Just painted it black and put some glitter on it. Just gotta style her hair a little bit. And she's done. See you guys next time.